Hi guys, very good evening to you. I hope all of you are very well, and this is the video number 251. This is Ajay. I'm going to talk about today. There is a loop pattern which we are going to form here, and this is going to give you a great understanding on the loops, how to prepare the loops. So we are going to use the for next loop in this, and this will have a lot of fun. So this is going to be the part number 2, because I have uploaded a video a couple of weeks back, I guess maybe 2 or 3 weeks back, which is called the VBA interview, good examples of loop and if you want to see this video, please do that, because this is going to help you a lot in case if you are appearing for the interview. And otherwise also, I mean, if you need a very good understanding on the if and the loops, then this is the perfect example for you. And if you don't have any idea about the loops, if you are very much new to the VBA, if you're learning VBA, then guys, please you can go ahead and you can click on the playlist, and you can find out all these videos. Like you can see that here we have a video called Excel VBA introduction. So this introduction, once you click on that, you will have the introduction videos, and then I have created another playlist for you where you can actually go ahead and click on this Excel VBA loops example. So once you click on that, you would see here some very basic videos, part wise, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, right, part 6, part 7. So we have covered all the loops, do, while, for, next, and if function as well, as you can see here. So it's a pretty mixture of actually the basic and the intermediate and the advanced level of the videos. So you will find everything there, no worries at all, right? But in this video, which we are actually going to talk right now, we are going to talk about this kind of a pattern, right? I actually have received this Excel from somebody, and the guy appeared for the IGP, and in the IGP this was the pattern which was given to the person, right? And he said that he would like to see this, how actually we can prepare this kind of a the pattern, the loop pattern, right? So not just from the interview perspective, but otherwise also this is going to be a great fun. So how are you going to do that? So let's go ahead, and I hope that the basic eligibility, if you're watching this video, if you do not know anything about the loops, then I mean, if you want to watch it, you're most welcome, but I would suggest first go ahead and clear a basic concept, and the videos which I was telling you, the playlist which I created for you guys, just go ahead and watch those videos first, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. So in this case, if you look at the pattern, what exactly is happening, the catch is the loop should run 9 times, first of all, according to me. I mean, there can be a number of ways of creating this loop, but I think we can do one thing. We can run the loop 9 times. Okay, so we're going to use the for next loop. Okay, and I'm going to run this loop 9 times, and when I'm going to run this 9 times, if you look at this numbers, these x, they are also coming 9 times. So basically what happens, this column is also starting from the A, and it goes to the I column. So it's actually moving 9 columns, but the next time when it moves to the next row, your column is actually getting reduced. So one thing which is sure, that first I need to ensure that the loop should run 9 times. Okay, so let's go to the developer tab and let's hit on the Visual Basic, and this is the module I have already inserted. That's the module. Actually, let me create the new module. This is where we're going to write the program, and I'm just going to resize it so that we can have a perfect look. Okay, all right, just a second, I have to, yeah, maybe that is much better. And yeah, right, cool. Okay, so now what we need to do, the first thing which I need to ensure is that I need to actually run this 9 times. So I'm going to write here loop pattern. This is how we write the names of the subroutines, and then I'm going to start with any variable, let's say I as long. This is I'm going to run. Okay, and so here for I equals to 1 to 9. Okay, next. Now this is going to be a perfect example of the loop in loop, right? I have given several examples on the loops in loop. This is not a new thing, but if you're watching my channel for the first time, then I must tell you these if you want to have an example where you want to see that how to run the loop within the loop, sub loop within a loop, then this is the perfect video. You are on the right video, right? Okay, and otherwise, I mean, you can go to the VBA playlist of the loops category, and you would find there a lot of these kind of sub loops, right? Now first thing, now this is going to run 9 times, but what it is going to do during those 9 visits, 9 repetitions, that is what we are going to program here within the loop. All right, so what I want to do is I want to start again from for j equals to 1 to 9. Okay, next, like this. So here what I want is the moment the first time when the loop is run, this should be printed. Okay, so let me just go to the new sheet actually. So here I should be able to see all the x, and so on. So let's go ahead and let's create that first. So I can do one thing. I can create a variable number called row number and column number. Okay, dot value equals to x. Okay, within the quotes. All right, now we need to declare these 2 variables as well. So I'm going to declare them as long and column number as long. Okay, obviously we need to start from somewhere because row number cannot be empty, right? So this is how you can declare all the variables in one go using the colon sign. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, you can press the enter like this. You can press the enter, that is also perfect, but I think let's save the extra line. So I'm just okay with this, right? Okay, so now the row number 1 and 1, it is going to publish this x, and at the same time the next time when it moves, obviously I would like to actually increment the column number by 1, isn't it? Because I want to go to the B1 as well, and then C1 and so on, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's run this. And before I run this, I want to actually on my this local window. Okay, local window is a VBA. It's a very good tool where you can see all the variables flashing, and through this you can actually check that how the values are coming in the variables. All right, so let's just run this. Variable not defined. I missed out on the j, I think, so let me declare the j as well, j as long. Okay, let's see how it actually has shaped up. So there we go. Now you can see that in my this window I have all the variables coming. All right, so let's start this. Now this is the first time the loop is going to run, and within the loop it again finds one more loop. So here we are saying that you again need to run this 9 times. So we have a row number here called 1. If I just hover my mouse here, it should give me the value. Basically you can see in the local window as well, but otherwise also it should give me this. Yeah, that's it. Okay, if you just hover your mouse on this variable, you can have this row number equals to 1, and then column number is also equals to 1. So both the values here we have 1 1 1, which means that it is going to publish the value in the A1. So I go ahead and I print this x. Perfect. Now we need to be on the same row. That is why I'm not actually incrementing anyway the column number, right? So I'm going to increment the column number here, and now the column number should come as 2. As you can see here, it is showing as 2. So what happens now, your row number is 1, which you can see here, and this column number is going to be 2. So cells 1 comma 2 dot value equals to x, which means that you're talking about your second column and the first row, which is called B1, right? And as you can see, I have got the value here x. All right, so again I have incremented the column number, and now you can see that the column number is 3. So in this way I'm going to print the x 9 times, because you see that this loop actually is supposed to run 9 times. Okay, so this is going to run 9 times, and now that is important part. Now this is simple, right? Now once we are through with this, now you know that the value of the j is now 9, so the loop is not going to run, because this inner loop we have said that it is supposed to run only 9 times. So it will go in the next, and in the next now the I is going to change second time. So now the turn for the second loop, which I am going to run on the second row, right? So but in this case, if I run this again, you see that I is changed to 2. The bigger loop is running the second time, and again it will start from j equals to 1 to 9. But then this is not a good way, because you see that what happens, your row number is now it's still 1, okay, and the column number is going to be 10. So what will happen when you use this next, basically it is going to print the x in the next column, and this is something which we do not want, right? We actually wanted to go to the next row number. So what I will do, once the loop runs, this inner loop finishes, we would like to increment the row number. We would like to go to the next row number, and this is what exactly we are going to do here. Okay, and then what else is left? Column number again has to be, we will like to start it from the 1. Okay, so the column number should again be 1, so that the next time the loop runs, again you will have a new value, row number is 2 and the column number is 1. Okay, all right, but the important point is, if I just reset this, let me just shrink the space. Yeah, if you see this loop, that how it is going to run. Yeah, that's the much better. We can run it like this. All right, okay, now see this. We know that this is going to print the 9 times, so I just quickly run it, okay, to save the time, and you see that it's going to run 9 times, and there we go. Now the next time you know that your row number is 1, so I need to go to the next row. So that is why I'm incrementing my row number here, and it is going to make this row number equals to row number plus 1. The row number will change to 2. As you can see here, it is changed to 2, right? But the row number, if the row number is true, then the next time the column should also be 1, because we need to actually go to the A2. So that is why I have written here that column number now should be again 1. So what happens the next time when the loop runs again 9 times, you know that this row number is going to be 2 and this column number is going to be 1. So what will happen, we will be on the A2 cell and we have the value there. Right now again the column number will start incrementing, as you can see. So again you will have the value, but the problem is if you run this loop, it will again run 9 times, and you won't see any difference. You see that? So if I quickly run this, this is what exactly is happening, and this is not something we are looking forward to. Let me press quickly F5. Yeah, that's the pattern. So basically what we wanted to do is this X shouldn't be there, and then in this row this shouldn't be there, and then this shouldn't be there. So basically what we are doing, we are actually reducing the column numbers one by one. Okay, that is the point. So how you actually are going to do that, that is the important thing. All right, so the idea is you need to make your loop in such a way that the moment it runs for the first time, which means that if you have a look on this, the inner loop, which is actually responsible for printing all the X, this 9 should not every time be 9. It should be 8 and then 7 and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is what exactly the loop is then going to work exactly the way we actually want, right? Because right now what is happening, it is running 9 times every time, and it is printing the X in all the 9 columns. No doubt you're moving the row one by one, but that is something we do not need. So I'm not going to actually write here 9. I'm going to declare it as, let's say, M. Okay, and I have to declare M also, so I'm just going to declare here M as long. Okay, and here what I will do, I will write that M should be equals to 9. Okay, so what happens when the first time the loop runs, it is going to take this value as 9, that, and the loop will run to the 9 columns. Okay, but once that chapter is finished, once you are through with the 9 time, you have run the loop 9 times, and when you go to the next row number, then there we would like to actually reduce it by 1, so that the next time when it goes to the again this inner loop, this M should be 8 and then 7 and then 6. All right, so let's go ahead and let's try to build this. Let me just click on this Visual Basic. All right, and let me just put it here. Yeah, okay, so let's run this code. Okay, there we go. You got all the values. You can see, keep your eyes on this local window, and there we go. The first time the loop is going to run, we have the row number here as 1 and the column number here as 1. You can see, so we got the X in the A1, the column number we have incremented, so we know that how it is going to work. So let me just quickly run this. And once you have all the x here and the loop is finished because j has reached 9, you remember m is 9, right? Because you have declared here m equals to 9, so the loop is going to run 9 times. But the next time now we are going to be on the second row, and that is why I have incremented row number as 2, and the row number is now 2 and the column number is 1, which is nothing new to us, but this line is new to us. M equals to m minus 1. Now you see that m is changed to 8. So next, now the next time when I is going to be 2, this I, right, because we need to run this 9 times, so this is the second time the loop is running, and in the second time this inner loop is going to start from j equals to 1, and it is going to run only 8 times, because you see that you have got here m as 8 only. Okay, so now you know that this row number, it's already 2, so I'm going to be on the row number 2 and the column number 1, which means that I'm going to be on the A2, and then column number we will increment it. Nothing new in this, so this is how the code will work. And you can have a look that m is equals to 8 now. Okay, so this is done. We need to run this loop 8 times, right? So if you have a look on the j, now j is now 8. 8 means that the job is finished. So this is how the loop finishes, and it goes to the next part. Okay, in the next part again I have incremented the row number by 1, so the row number is now 3, the column number is again 1, and loop is again going to be minus 1, this m, right? So this means that now the next time the j will run 1 to 7 times. Okay, so 7 times it is going to run, and in the 7 times the row number is going to be 3 and the column number is going to be 1, which means the a cell which has a row number 3 and the column number 1 should print here x, and we know that that is going to be the A3 cell. Again it will run how many times? You can see that j is going to run 7 times, so this is running, and the last time it is going to run because j is now 6, and there we go, that's the last time. And now j is finished because j is now 7. We have said that j is supposed to run 1 to 7, so j is now 7, and again the row is going to be incremented by 1, and again I'm going to make the column number as 1 because I want to come back here. So this is a wonderful example, and in this way you can create this loop quickly. So let me just go ahead and quickly press F8, and there we go, you can see that it's working. There we go, that's it, enter, right? So that's the loop for you guys. You can pause the video and you can have a look on this. Any questions if you have, let me know about it. And dear subscriber, thank you so much again for asking me this. I really enjoyed this code, and it has, I'm sure if you're watching this video and if you've watched all the previous videos, again your VBA programming has, you know, this particular video has taken it to the new heights. So with the same promise that I will be back with another exciting stuff very soon. Thank you so much, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel guys, please do subscribe and watch all those amazing 251 videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.